What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Georgia versus Florida college basketball matchup going down Saturday, February 17th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Georgia and Florida. Georgia coming into this one losers of 5 in a row, sitting at 4-7 in conference play, 14-10 overall this season, after a 78-75 loss at the hands of Arkansas on the road. Meanwhile, Florida coming into this one winners of 6 of their last 7 in back-to-back games, improving to 7-4 in conference play, 17-7 overall this season, after an 82-80 victory over LSU in their last game. And this is an interesting matchup for Florida because right now they're in the NCAA tournament in the latest bracketology report as an 8 seed, and a loss here would definitely damage that seeding line. Right now Georgia on the other side of the coin isn't even listed as the next 4 out, so they have a lot of work to do, and it would make sense that Georgia would want to come out. Obviously, you want to come out and get every win whenever you take the floor, but it just seems like now you need it more than ever, considering you're running out of time to make a case for an at-large bid should you not win the SEC tournament, which right now, to be honest, it doesn't look like Georgia's going to do. It looks like Georgia more built like a team that's we're used to seeing from the Georgia Bulldogs than what they showed us earlier this season. Now, from a statistical standpoint, Georgia would have a decent amount of edges in this match. I mean, Georgia is shooting fairly well in conference play despite a lot of recent results. 5th from 3-point range. They're the 4th best free throw shooting team in the conference. They really struggle it from 2-point range, but that's not what this Georgia team does. In terms of point distribution, they're one of the least dependent 2-point shooting teams in the conference. 44.9% of Georgia's points coming from inside the arc. Puts them 13th out of 14 teams. They rely on the 3 and they rely on their free throws, and that's the strength of this Georgia team. The problem for Georgia has been defense. They are the worst 2-point defense in the conference. They are the worst, 5th bottom 5 in 3-point defense as well. Now, Florida hasn't been strong in those areas of the floor as well, but this is still a Florida team that is red hot right now. They're finding ways to put it together, and it's just really hard for me to get behind Georgia in this current form. I know at a certain point the buy low spot has to kick in, and you kind of got to take the desperate team, especially when they're catching points at home. But like I said, I've watched enough Georgia basketball to know that this is what Georgia does. This is not like Georgia football where they're a power every single year. Georgia basketball has struggled. Even when they had Anthony Edwards, who's now in the NBA and went out as the first overall pick, they were struggling. And you look at Georgia's record year in and year out the last few seasons. Sure, last year under Mike White, for year 1 under Mike White was a 500 team. But prior to that, they hadn't finished above 500 since Mark Fox left in 2018. So it's hard for me to really get there with the Georgia Bulldogs. Like I said, they're doing what Georgia basketball does. Florida looks like a team on the rise. They look like a team that's focused on making the NCAA tournament, and I think they take another step in that direction here. I'm going to take Florida. I'm going to lay the 2.5 points on the road in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.